Lawin Media Network.
Bringing to you the most relevant content across all platforms.
Business, legal, politics, health, lifestyle, and entertainment.
Your source for all the news and updates in the greater Houston community from Texas and all over the world.
Get informed and empowered with Lawin Media Network.
Good evening, Texas. Good morning, Philippines. And hello to everyone tuning in from all over the world. I'm your host, Eileen Ligutizan. I am the state president of the Philippine-American Chamber of Commerce of Texas, or PACC Texas for short. And I'm also the founder of and managing partner of Ligutizan Law Firm based here in Houston. I'd like to welcome you all to PACCTX Connect, which is the monthly podcast of our chamber, the Philippine-American Chamber of Commerce of Texas. And you know, we have 5 regions. We have one in Dallas-Fort Worth, second is in Houston, third is in Rio Grande Valley, fourth is Greater San Antonio, and fifth is Greater Austin. And all our region chairs are going to be joining us tonight. And wow, this is our 10th episode. So what happened the entire year? What happened with the last 9 episodes? So we're going to, look back and make some reflection tonight, because tonight we are going to focus more on the power of connection. And of course, this show is brought to you live by Lawin Media Network. You can watch us live on Facebook and YouTube channel of Lawin Media Network, and of course the PACC Texas Chambers Facebook also. And if you miss the live show, you can watch it recorded in our YouTube channel, and you can listen to us via different podcasts like YouTube, Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and many more. So that being said, I'm ready to call in. Malungkot, mag-isa lang ako, so I need to call in all our forces from the different regions, because tonight we're going to make some, like I said, reflection, and we want to share with you how we all benefited from the power of connection. All right, so let's start. If you've been watching our podcast for the last 9 months, we always ask a very interesting question in the beginning, and that in that way we will know more about our panelists depending on how they answered. So walang tama, walang maling sagot dito, and we try to make it fun. So relax, enjoy, put your comments, questions, or feedback. We will love to read them during the show. So our interesting question to start with is, oh gosh, ito I cannot even answer this one because I don't really have a favorite movie, kasi lahat magaganda gusto ko. I love action movies. Yan lang. But to name one, mahirap. So itatanong natin to. We'll ask our panelists if they can pick a movie or a movie title. So that means this is an existing movie, right? I'm not sure. Well, let's see how they're going to answer this question. If they can pick a movie title to describe their year, which means the last 10 months, right, of 2025, what would it be and why? So we'll entertain however they want to answer this one. Could be an existing movie or it could be a new movie title, right? So they're supposed to have 1 minute, but let's see. Let's call in our Region Chair from Greater Dallas Fort Worth. Let's bring in Rob. Rob.
Hi, Eileen. How everyone? Good to connect, and good to be back as well. Hope everyone's okay. Um, in
Mhm.
regards to the movie
Yes.
Godzilla, and I'm just kidding. The founder, the movie, the founder, it's about Ray Kroc, who came in and worked with the McDonald's brothers to grow McDonald's, make it go really fast. Now the story it's not so much in the plot, but about three insights that came in. Number one is it was very important that they defined who they are, and we asked our question. Number one is, who are we and what do we
Mhm.
do?
Yeah.
That's one of the big insights, and that was instrumental to the growth of the progress of the movie. Number two is, new people come in, and new people come in, they bring new ideas, and that's the second part of it. And that, the importance of new people coming in and new ideas, that's one thing that really happened. Some of the new people had some of the best ideas and best contributions. And the third is, and the last one is, the breaking barriers. Basically, at the beginning, you'll find that people have limits in their minds on what to do, and in the founder, like, it's when those mindset was broken, they realized how good they are, and they saw some openings, some doing things a new way. Then that's how they grew. And I'm really excited about some of the new things that came in this year. It's the founder.
Oh wow. Revelation. I haven't watched that one, but it sounds like a very interesting movie. But I'm trying to think. So saan ka doon? It's supposed to be your year you described. So give us some, specifics.
I think I different points of view, but Ray Kroc, for example, he comes in with a new approach, but even he didn't know what they were for, what exactly we are, and he just came in with some assumptions. Then suddenly it came to him na, oh nga, no, why don't we start with this? Who are we? So in that regard, that at that point that you asked the question, not about the movie, but that specific point, I felt that was I identified with him, because I have to
Like,
keep
who
asking,
are
who are
you?
we? Yeah, who are we? What are we here for? What's our purpose? And so that's I tend to identify maybe with Ray Kroc.
Yeah. Well, because really, if you don't know yourself, why are you here for, right? So
Yeah,
I think it starts with knowing yourself, even in an organization like the chamber. Who are we as a chamber, diba? If you don't know us, what is our mission? What is our purpose? How are we gonna be able to serve at the board if we don't know? So, actually, it's important. The question of um, who you are. That's good. So, but like I said, but I will watch that movie. Is that
yeah,
available in
highly
Netflix?
recommended.
Okay, well, sige, hanapin ko na lang. Now, let's call the region chair of our second region, and that's from Greater Houston. So, Margarita. Hello, Margarita. How's your day?
Oh, fine. Thank you for inviting me again to the episode. I really enjoy, even though sometimes I'm not in the podcast, but I always support and watch the episode. Thank you.
Of course, because
Uh,
if Margarita is not watching, I text Margarita, where are you?
yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay,
I
so
really
Margarita, title of a
appreciate that.
movie. What is your
Okay, I
movie?
haven't watched a movie for a long time, but my favorite is The Gladiator. It
Oh.
reminds me to be always alert and learning and supporting the chamber. That is my movie Gladiator. I like the movie because it has a lot of encouragement for me, even though the fight is so hard, but keep on fighting and we can go through and get our message out.
Mm. Well, Margarita is a warrior, and everybody can attest to that. Matapang, atapang a tao, Margarita, right? The
Thank
glad,
you. Thank you.
there's a part two, Gladiator one and Gladiator two. The
Uh-huh.
part two
Yes,
was
ma'am.
actually parang I think it's his son already, but of course the original is always for me. Yeah,
Yes,
always better
original.
than part
Mhm.
two. So anyway, thank you, Margarita, for sharing that. I
Mhm.
wonder. what will our region chair from Rio Grande Valley will share with us. Let's bring in our Dr. Arlene Sanchez. Hello, Dr. Arlene. How are you?
Hello, good evening, everybody. So,
Go
the
ahead. What movie?
movie, I
Mm-hmm.
think the movie that best fits how our year has been. I chose
Your
the
year.
movie, yeah, the last this year,
Uh,
Fast and Furious.
oh, how many episodes? Ang dami yan, ah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Basta
6,
Fast and
7.
Furious.
Oh, alin na
So,
doon, right?
I don't think I've been out of the valley this much. Like 3, 4 times out of the valley, attending the different chamber events and our galas and the entrepreneur boot camp. And aside from that, monthly chairs and then monthly meetings and speaker series. I think that's why it's been like
Fast and
hectic,
Furious.
but yeah, so I think compared to before, we were so laid back, and I think Eileen, you kicked our, you're pushing us.
Wow, namana ko yun
So
from
Fast
Mother
and
Love.
Furious, yeah, yeah,
I
Fast and
know.
Furious, yeah, with community events,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and then coordinating with the Philippine Nurses Association, Rotary, and now we're recently members of the RGV Hispanic, Chamber of Commerce. So yeah,
And so you've met a lot of people. You've grown your connection, right?
yes, yeah,
So yeah, let's get out there.
hopefully,
Yeah, a lot. And the connection, the bonding got stronger. And I feel
yes,
like, we're all like sisters and brothers, and we're so close now. We have now, like a family out of our family, like outside the house. And
definitely,
grateful for that because here in the United States, it's important to have good support group connection, people you can call when you're sad, something happened, or kaya lang just I just wanna vent out. It's important. That's being human. Thank you, Dr. Arlene. And let's call the region chair from our Greater San Antonio, Jean Karangal. Come on, Jean. Hi, Jean. How's your day?
Hey, everything's good. So, movies. So, we also feel like the Fast and the Furious applies to us too. Okay, so I didn't copy for Marlene, but that's what
I
it feels
know.
like. Everything just flew by, so we thought it was a perfect fit. So why? Because it's like pedal to the metal growth, right? Membership is expanding, our events are getting bigger, and there's a really real sense of acceleration in everything you do, in everything we do. See what I did there? So we also have a tight knit crew, just like Dom's team, our board, the committees, the volunteers. We all operate like a family, and everybody has a role, and we pull it together when it counts. And we have these high energy events. So Filipino barbecue throwdown, Lumpia Day. We had the networking mixers. Our calendar is just packed. Every event brings excitement, and of course, the chance to meet new faces. And we're always adapting on the fly, whether it's like last minute changes, new partnerships, like really creative marketing. We're always ready to shift gears and keep moving forward.
Well, 100%, I agree. And one good thing, like a motivation, if let's say, for example, I'm like right now, I'm here in Rockwall, Dallas area. I know I can call somebody because I know somebody here. I will not feel alone. Like, okay, what will happen just in case? I can always call Rob, Niels, or when I go to San Antonio, I can call Jean and all the, our board of directors there, even members. And especially when I go to a restaurant, let's say I went to Dallas area and I'm craving for Filipino food, and I go to a Filipino restaurant. I ask, hey, do you know this person and that? And there's always that connection, and it feels good. So thank you so much. Fast and Furious, dalawa na. Now let's call our Greater Austin Region Chair, Joyce Garcia. Come on, Joyce. What is
Hello, good
how's your day
evening.
first? Good?
Yes,
Amazing?
yes, yes. So for us, in alignment with the Austin our tagline, "Better Together," I would say we're the Avengers
Yay.
because we made things happen, and trying to bring like the city leaders, the communities together. So yeah, I would just say the Avengers.
Wow, the Avengers. Look at that, diba? It's sometimes hindi mo maisipin and then you realize, oh nga, no, we're like that. So you can relate when you're watching a movie. Mapapa-smile ka na lang because
Yes.
yeah, I want to share this with you because so I'm here in Rockwell and we just had our dinner in one of the restaurants here, and I saw a sign outside, and I just reminded of this because it says they're better together. Wait, that's Austin's. It says they're better together in a restaurant. So, it makes me smile because you remember, oh yeah, that's our Austin region. So that's something memories. We're also
Yes.
so well, thank you so much. Unless you have any question for each other. Otherwise, we're gonna go on a short break because when we come back, we are going to do some reflections of what happened in our past 9 episodes. If you've been watching us or you are here with us tonight live, post your comments, suggestions, or greetings, shout outs, and we'd love to see or read them during the show. So let's pause for a short break and we'll see you in a bit. All right. I'm sorry. I think it's my internet. So I don't know how long you've been there. But I'm just seeing you now. But anyway, well, thank you for staying tuned with us. I think we have some comments. Let's go ahead and read them one by one. Yeah, so I'm gonna ask Joyce to read this one, Joyce. Help.
Comments from our audience. Nils says, "Hello, PACCTX. Keep up the great job."
All right. Well, thank you, Niels, for watching. And do we have any other comments there?
That's all we have right now. Oh well, our chamber is saying hi.
Yeah. Well,
Our admin chamber.
Okay. There you go. Yeah. So I'm gonna ask Rob to read the last one. Yeah. Oh,
The last line.
The last comment.
Okay, the last one I see is Niels, but before that,
It's on a screen. It's on our screen.
oh, you may visit all previous episodes. That's the one. Through this link, and the link's in there, which is the pacctx.org/pacctx-connect. It's easy to remember.
That is our Facebook, right? I think.
That's it. I think it's off of the actual website.
That's an official website.
Oh, the website. Oh, yes, because now our previous episodes are being uploaded into our website. So you can also watch it from there. Thank you for that comments. All right, so let's move on to our second question, and it's more of a reflection. So I know we have 9 episodes, and you're not in all those episodes, but I know we all are watching all the time. I'm not in all those episodes. I remember Jean as the host because I'm not available. So thank you, Jean, for doing that. But if you are to pick, what's your favorite topic from all the past episodes. This season, of course, because we are season one, and next year comes January, we're starting our new season. So, what's your favorite topic? Doesn't have to be the episode itself, if you remember them. And what lesson did your region gain from it? Like, just tell us how did that topic impact you. So, do we? I'm not sure if you have all the lists, but I think we can share some of those episodes. But let me go over it. Let me try to see if I have notes. Okay, so episode one, just to refresh your memory, we you were there. The region chairs. This is our first episode. It was get to know the chamber leaders, and episode two, celebrating women, inspiring change. Episode three, we talk about marketing that works, strategies for local business success. Episode four, we talk about building bridges, unlocking the power of community networking. Episode five, we talk about the future is here. It's more on innovation in our business community. I love that topic. And in episode six, of course, launching a business. And episode seven, we talk about our one of our events, and that's Summer Entrepreneurial Boot Camp in August. And episode eight, we talk about writing our business plan. And the episode before today, episode nine, we talk about our annual state gala and our leadership forum. So we'll start with Rob, since Rob is the region chair of Region 1. So it's you again, Rob. So, what is your favorite topic, and how did that one impact you or your region?
So many topics, so little time. Um, the thing that for me that's memorable, among others, is marketing that works, um, strategies for local business success, because at that part is when you're growing at the growth phase. And number one is because some of the insights is one. The most important for me is I learned insights from my colleagues in the other regions. Everybody share how they did it, and I'm looking at it from the context of marketing. For example, the chamber in DFW to increase that awareness. So I got to learn a lot. We talked about social media, and then how our size becomes an asset that we can leverage. And then the other thing is like a kind of bonus is the use of AI. For example, Gene is pretty good at AI, and so therefore he's one of the resources, and his insights are something that are very practical that I can learn from. So that was something that stood out. But so many other great topics.
Yeah, well, you're our marketing chair after all, right? So I'm not surprised that's your favorite topic. But yeah, actually, I love hearing ideas from everyone, our guests, because everyone has something great to share in the mix. And that's actually what I love about collaboration, because definitely no one has the monopoly of knowledge. I don't believe that somebody knows everything. No one. So we always learn from each other. Now let's go Margarita. Margarita, what is your favorite topic, Margarita?
Yes, good evening. My favorite topic will be the boot camp,
Okay.
entrepreneur boot camp, because from that meeting I learned a lot about law, rules and regulations about business, how to start a business. It's a little bit different from Asia or from the country that I came from. There's a lot of new rules and regulations that we have to be very concerned. And also from there, we have to do the immigration status, like the employee. And I think all of my friends that I invited to the boot camp, they really, really got a lot of information from that meeting. So I just wanted to join another one. I know that there's another one coming on November. I hope I can go and join, uh, going to Dallas.
You can
And
drive
yes,
together.
yes.
Well, we'll talk more about that. We'll
Okay.
definitely invite
Uh-huh.
the public about that. But yeah, because the last entrepreneurial boot camp, it happened in Greater Houston, hosted by of course our Greater Houston region, in
Yes.
partnership with our consulate, the Philippine Consulate General in Houston. And it was really, but it's not just Houston, but all the other four regions came. Austin, Dallas,
Yes. Yes.
Fort Worth, and San Antonio. And yeah, it's a lot of information, a lot of takeaways, very
Mhm.
important. You know, Margarita used to own a restaurant in Arizona.
Arizona.
Yes, no wonder Margarita
Mhm.
always, bringing food during our meeting. So great
Yes.
customer service. You still have that with you.
Thank you, thank you. But aside from the restaurant, I think this entrepreneur bootcamp really gives us a lot of informations. And all of my friends that I invited them to come, and they really, really took a lot of informations home, and they wrote it down, wrote it
That's
down.
good. That's good
Yes,
because that is our goal. That is our purpose. So
yes.
we delivered. Right, Margarita?
Yeah, thank you so much. I really enjoyed that meeting. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Margarita, for sharing that. How about our region chair from RGB, Dr. Arlene? What
Hi
is
again.
your
So,
favorite?
yeah, there were lots of nice topics, but the one I enjoyed most was the quick celebrating women, inspiring change, her legacy, our future. And I really enjoyed like having like highlighting what their businesses are. So during that event, we had like Floor from Salad Master doing a cooking show, Rodora making the scrubs, and Life Vantage was doing like facials, and then we had hair and makeup, and also Marinette did the Forever Living Aloe wellness talk. So it made me realize like how instrumental PACC can be, like for small business entrepreneurs, especially women, as a way of like exposing their businesses, and even if it's just a small scale, because we know them like as friends, but like if we highlight and help them, I think it's a good thing. Yeah.
Yeah, so celebrating women inspiring change, that was sometime in March. And
Yes,
that was
March.
one of our annual programs for the state. Yeah, we if they want to watch there, because we had a recorded, I think we have that Joyce, right? It could
Hmm.
be available. So sometimes it's really nice to look back because this is why I always tell people, we may forget people like their names, well, whoever they are, we can forget them, but the memories, those are the moments, the happiness, the excitement, the feelings that you felt that time. Yun, that's what you're going to remember. We remember moments. Yeah, thank you, Dr. Arlene. Now I'm excited. What is Jean's favorite topic? Go ahead, Jean.
Okay, so my favorite topic, actually, my favorite episode was episode 4,
Mhm.
Unlocking the Power of Community Networking, because it was both an honor and a bit of a surprise. So, actually, as you mentioned, I had to step in at the last minute to host, filling in for our amazing KCZ Texas State President, the hostess with the mostest, Island League of Peace. And she brings such incredible presence and warmth and professionalism to every episode. So I have some very big shoes to fill. So I just try my best to keep the conversation, flowing and meaningful, and then just flowing in her spirit. So, and when I hosted, Jane Ing represented our region, and I couldn't be more proud. So she shared how she started a Filipino professional Slack group at work. It's just a simple act that turned into a real community. And she had a message: intentional engagement leads to real, lasting connections. And of course, I learned so much from the rest of the panel. From Gal in DFW, I was reminded to cross bridges, not just build them. So he spoke about forming alliances with the Korean, Hispanic, and African American chambers. So that model of inclusive networking is something that we are trying to incorporate more in San Antonio. Cora in Houston, her word was consistency. So she called us out. Don't just collect business cards because you really follow up. You need to follow up. So relationships grow with follow through. And then from Macy in Austin, so we learned the power of networking with strategy. So it's about intention. It's about focusing on specific industries, learning their language, and then becoming a resource. So that kind of focus is something now we're focusing on in our local events. And then Flora from RGV, she shared how trust can be the foundation of any long-term connection, whether it's personal, professional, or community-based. So I had to step into a different role that night. It was a truly gift. I walked with renewed energy, deeper appreciation of how community networking isn't just a chamber activity. It's just a way of building the future together.
Wow. So at least, Jen, you got impacted by that one time that I asked you to host, right?
Yep.
So we're gonna do that more often, I guess, in our
Right.
next season. We're gonna rotate. I think we should do that. So y'all are gonna experience how to be a host. you know.
It's nerve wracking. No, it's awesome.
Well, and you did a great job. So sometimes the limit is actually ourselves, because the sky is the limit. The only limit is ourselves. If we limit ourselves from doing something, right? So we shouldn't. We should be open to different. Who knows? You have a talent, diba? You haven't discovered it yet. So, and that's why we have to have open mindset. And thank you, Jane. It wasn't really a big, shoes. I'm only size 7. No, just kidding.
Margarita's next, right? Margarita,
Yeah.
you're going to be hosting next.
Yeah, she can be very, energetic.
That's
So,
right.
well, thank you. Now let's ask Joyce, what is your favorite topic? I mean, I'm curious. What would it be, Joyce?
I would say, well, I kind of have two. First one was the entrepreneur boot camp as well, just because there was so much information that was given that I saw how people absorbed all the information that was given and a lot of questions. So that was something from that time, I said, I want to do host here as well this coming year in 2026. I'd love for Austin to do that. And also the Nexus event up in Dallas, where I got to realize the value of contracts and winning those contracts, how valuable they are. And so there's so much I've learned, and I appreciated that. I'd love to bring here to Austin to be able to share to our community as well, and to our people who want to go into business, right? Even Eileen, what you shared, like, how do you know? Do you start with an LLC? Do you do an S corp? What are the benefits? So you're going to be speaking here in Austin for that.
Did I already make a commitment there, right? Like, I can't say no because we're live. I know. Would love, of course. That's the reason why knowledge sharing is important, because when you, believe it or not, when you present something, someone will ask question or share something, you will also learn from the participant. And it's always, both ways. We learn because we learn from each other. And the only way, and I believe this, that the power of education, the only way you can, change the world, the only way you can change the circumstance is through learning. You don't have to go to school. There's a lot of ways. Wag lang naman Google University, because it's our, YouTube University. But it's better to always hear those who are professionals and knowledgeable. They have the experience So you also have to be very careful where you're getting the information. But you mentioned Nexus. Yeah, we enjoyed because you and I were there, and we learned also something new about contracting. And now, guess what? I am now encouraging a lot of our kababayans here, go to contracting. There's a lot of opportunities in contract. You don't even have to have the big amount of investment because you will subcontract it anyway. So,
Mhm.
yeah, it impacted me so much, Rob. Thank you. Actually, that's something that we should share with all the region because I think everybody will benefit from that.
Yeah.
So great job. Well, wow. So actually, we have a lot of good topic information. Each region, by the way, they have their own programs and events. Each region, and their programs and events are catered to the makeup of the region because each region is unique. The industry is unique, the needs is unique. So, and that's why it helps with the collaboration because let's say for example Dallas encountered this challenge and Austin will encounter it the next year, then Austin will learn already from Dallas. So we learn from others. You don't have to always sabi nila, the great teacher is our experience, or if we make a mistake, we learn from that. Hindi naman yun 100% because we can also learn from mistakes of others or from the challenges of others, how they made it work. That's why, collaboration is important. All right. Well, unless you have any question for each other specifically, I'm giving you now the opportunity. In addition to our regular broadcasting program, do you have a burning question that you'd like to ask from each other? O pili lang isa. Do you have anybody? You want to ask something from each other? Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Voila. Because you know
No,
what? I'm not surprised because we're
we were
all
just together.
okay. Well, then we're going to pause for a short break because when we come back, we are going to listen again to our panelists. They will tell us more about what's going on in their region and what are the upcoming events. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
At njsdelivery.com. You can shop online and we will pack and ship your Balikbayan box for you wherever you are anywhere in the world, then send it to the Philippines only by using your phone or computer. Check us out at www.njsdelivery.com, your online Balikbayan box. We at njsdelivery.com just shop your products on our website, then we will pack and ship it for you just with your fingertips. This is the future of Balikbayan boxes, hassle-free and very convenient.
All right. I think it's my internet because everything is frozen on my end. So I'm not sure if you all can see me. So if you can hear me, wave.
Yes, yes.
All right. And if you are tuning in and you have comments or suggestions, please post them on the chat and we'll love to read it during the show. All right. So let's start with what's going on with each region. And what is your upcoming events? Let's go ahead and take this opportunity to invite our audience. So let's start with Rob Olet. Let's start with the region 1. Rob.
Yeah, I'm really excited about what's coming up. We have two events coming up in addition to some of the smaller ones. One of them you can see on screen is the boot camp, entrepreneurs boot camp. This is the second. It's like the winter, the fall edition. The first one was in Houston, and while the first one's a lot about starting the business, this part is more of continuing the business, basically. And it's gonna be on November 15th, and the venue is gonna be we'll send it's in the flyer, and it's also on our website. It's going to be 9:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. And the thing, one insight I have is because since you say success comes when opportunity meets preparation, and I have a friend who he made a bid. Good news is he won. However, it turned out to be much bigger than expected. So the capital requirements were much tougher. So he felt he had to pass because he did not have the funding. Until somebody tell him later on that PO that he had, he can show that he can get a line of credit from that PO, and that's something he did not know then. So basically, preparation and opportunity when they come in, it's good. So I'm hoping that the boot camp will help us with that. So real quick, we have it will cover how to structure business in terms of legally where you're at, and then the next one is also in terms of how to get funding. The next one is digital footprint, how to market, and then there'll be a bonus is AI for business again. And we have really excited about the speakers going to be there, so you can ask all questions, and that's and it's something that we're really excited to have people join. It's going to be free, and lunch is going to be served. The next one, so hope to see y'all there. And then the next ones we have once a year, the Christmas party. It's going to be December the 5th. That's going to be a Friday, December 5. And it's a time that we can let our hair down, be festive after talking business for most of the year. And the past couple of years that I've been there, it's always been sold out. So there we can celebrate it. Even the partners we've been meeting through the year, we invite them all and enjoy the Filipino food, our food, and of course get food, games, karaoke, raffle. We're still trying to get the contract of the chamber dancers. Hopefully that happens, and to have the chamber are actually our board members, and they really practice for that. So hopefully we still have to have these discussions whether it can make it. So I'm look forward to seeing all of you for the boot camp and the Christmas party. And end the year in a very positive mood. So that's it for DFW. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Rob. Yes, I'll be back in Dallas because of the boot camp. And so if you're listening right now and you want to join and you have any question, reach out to us, post a comment, or reach out to the Facebook page of Dallas Fort Worth. But I'm also going to be there. So if you're attending, I'll be there. You'll see me again. So this is what I love about, being able to travel here and there. Um, and of course, not just the connection, but also definitely knowledge that we will learn from the speakers. All right. Well, let's hear it from Margarita. What's going on in Greater Houston? Oh, is it gonna
Yes.
be Jean? Oh, yeah, yeah. That's Greater Houston. Yep.
Okay. By November the 20th, we have elections coming, assembly and elections, and that is the time that we are going to choose our new chair for 2026 to 2028, and also our new board of directors, things like that. By December the 6th, we have our strategic planning. So I hope everybody can come, and it's starting 9 o'clock, and we have until 12, and then from 12 to 2 we have the holiday party, the Christmas party, and also 2 to 3 o'clock will be the team building. It's a kind of a game. Yes, thank you.
Yes, actually, I'm excited about that because yeah, we're gonna have our annual strategic planning in Houston, and also
Yes.
our holiday party celebration and team building. So I'm preparing some challenges, team challenges. So I'm going to test your teamwork. So be prepared. All right. Well, Rio Grande Valley, Arlene, Dr. Arlene, what's happening in Rio Grande
All
Valley?
right. Yes, we're having our an upcoming speaker series. It's by James Credo. He's a certified financial planner. He'll be talking about the One Big Beautiful Bill Act. And after that, November 21st, hopefully it'll push through. We're thinking of having a Thanksgiving party for our PACC RGV members. And we'll see everybody December 6th for the strategic planning in Houston and the PACC Texas Christmas party. Our own Christmas party might be postponed to New Year's. Yeah. So yeah, because there's so many things happening already
Oh,
in
okay.
December. Yeah, yeah, and it'll be a way of welcoming
I
the
know.
new set of officers. Yeah.
That's right, because you had your election, and you're gonna have new set of officers comes January. So
Yes. Yes.
that's right. I have a question. Is that the speaker series? Will that be available for like an online viewing or a video recording later on,
Um,
or they have to
we
go
haven't
to
we haven't
Rio Grande
we haven't
for it?
recorded any of those, but I guess we can do that, no? And then post it on our website. Yeah.
Well, because it's a very good topic. I mean, it's
I know.
it's uh, yeah, because Jack comes January, we're gonna
Yeah.
start filing those taxes again. So,
Yes.
yep. Okay, well, thank you. And now let's hear from Greater San Antonio. What's happening this month or next month? Go ahead, Jean.
Okay, so coming up next is actually November 15th. We have a double throwdown in LA. So this is an offshoot event that started here in Greater San Antonio. So that's going to be November 15th in Churritos, California. November 21st, we have that weekend, we have a board meeting and we'll also have inductions. We will be inducting 4 new board members to the PACC GSA leadership team. And by then, also, we'll have the election results. December 13th is our holiday party and officer induction. So it's a joint event with with OFT, Organization of Filipinos in Texas. We're going to induct our new officers for the upcoming term, and then also recognizing our board members. But what we're really excited and what we really want people to save the dates is 2026 events. We've already locked them in. First Thursday of the month, casual mix, the Finance and Friends social meetup. Every third Wednesday of the month is the monthly business networking nights. Then March, so we're not happy with just one day for National Lumpia Day. So we'll have Lumpia Week, March 10th to 16th. June will be Filipino Barbecue Throwdown Month, and we're gonna have that on Father's Day. And our big event, TOFSA and the Double Throwdown 4.0 weekend, October 23rd to 25th. So please save the dates.
All right. Well, thank you, Jean. Yes, save the dates. And if ever you're unable to do it right now, we're just one message away. Our social media is active. We track them, we monitor them. You can send us an email, PACCTX, info at pacctx.org, or you can send a direct message, DM the different Facebook page of our the 5 regions. All right. Well, Joyce, Austin, they just finished one big event, our annual state gala, but I would still have to ask Joyce, what's coming in Austin?
We are still hosting our co-working day. Actually, yeah, we weren't going to have the co-working day. We were going to take a break. So the North Austin Area Blend, which is the second Friday of each month, we are still doing this. This will be held at the Purely Provisions in Round Rock. It's a new location that we have, and it's just another way for, I think, more people would want to meet the members and find out more about the chamber after our gala. So we're just going to take it easy, just have our coffee conversations, and that's it.
Yeah, and that's how you do it, after one big event. Chill, Mona, chill.
Yeah.
But we still don't stop. We continue to serve
Correct.
our chamber and, of course, the community, right? But if you're
Mm-hmm.
serving with a heart, with a purpose, and you're passionate about it, kung tutusin, nakakapagod, no? But it gives you energy if you love what you're doing.
Yeah.
Sometimes you even look forward to it after work. Work is work, but community service is different. It gives you some level of pride, and also because you're proud of what you're doing, and sense of purpose, diba? So, wow, tapos na yung ating final episode. We are now going to start preparing for our new season. But of course, I'd like to thank all our panelists for joining us tonight, and not just tonight, for all the episodes. You may not see them on the screen, but they're always watching during that time, supporting, greetings, because after our episode, I'm telling you all, we have a meeting because that's what we do. We meet, we talk about how to improve our chamber. We talk about how we can serve more. We talk about a lot of good stuff. Okay. So, well, at this point, I'd like to say thank you to Lawin Media Network for producing our live show. And we're actually looking forward to next year, a new season. So, abangan nyo yan. But if you have heard of our chamber, or this is your first time tuning in, I want to let you know that our chamber, we accept lifetime memberships. Still lifetime. We have three types of membership. We have individual, professional, business, and corporate. And so at this point, I'd like to thank everyone, all those who tune in. We had a lot of audience tonight. So next time, mag-post naman kayo ng greetings ninyo, no? Para, and I know we can also bring them alive on the show. Who knows, we'll do that one next season. Para we can, we can collaborate more, and, we'll get you to engage and get out of your comfort zone. And who knows, you will discover, ay, may talent pala ako, right? So thank you so much, Rob. Any last, maybe one line lang, that you want to leave our audience before before we see each other again next season?
Well, as we end the year, we'll let's work together to make our businesses go, grow, and glow.
All right. Well, that's your tagline. Yay, memorize na.
Short and sweet.
Okay. And of course, Margarita. Margarita?
Yes. Our tagline is serve. We always serve the community and also PACC members and corporate. We wanted them to know that we care and also give them the full opportunity and all the informations. Thank you.
Thank you, Margarita. And Arlene, Dr. Arlene?
Yes. So as with our tagline, connecting businesses, building a stronger community. So we're trying to balance promoting businesses and hopefully a stronger Phil-Am community here in the Valley. That's it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. And Jean?
All right. For Greater San Antonio, of course, our tagline is growth, sustainability, and advocacy. So we're looking forward to, ending the year with a bang, and then really looking forward to next year.
Thank you, Jean. And Joyce?
Well, our tagline is better together. So I'm looking forward to the new year and how we can work better together.
All right. And of course, on behalf of the Philippine-American Chamber of Commerce of Texas, thank you for being part of our journey this season. Thank you for tuning in and joining us here at PACCTX Connect. We'll see you next year for season 2. Have a good one, everyone. Take care and enjoy the rest of the week.
All right. Have a good night.